Hello, friends. So it is Saturday, the 25th of November, and if you can sneak out to Walgreens, this is a very good deal because it's free makeup and a $3.23 moneymaker. However, if you can't, if you have to wait till Sunday, that's also cool. This is a deal predicated with digital coupons and IBOTTA. So, I mean, it can be done until the IBOTTA rebate is pulled. But free makeup is what a lot of us really like. So this is just a really simple deal. We're going to walk through it. And then at the very end, I have a story time. If you are a story time lover, I had kind of a tussle with a mean old lady cashier yesterday. So we're going to make a brief little story time of that because I know some of you enjoy it. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the orange tags. The first is the RIMMEL mascara for $4.99. Now, you're either going to have a 2, 3, or 350 digital coupon. Make sure the highest one is loaded. And then we're going to load this another 350 coupon. I guess I've bought RIMMEL before on this one store card, so they're like, here's Christmas for you. But there's also a $3 digital and a $2 digital. So you pick. And then if your store is really full, you can grab more than the allotted one that I'm showing you. And we're looking for this face powder for $3.99. And then the lip products for $2.79, a $2 digital. There's also higher value ones, but you're going to want to make sure that you have at least $3 worth of RIMMEL. So the $3 digital will come off. These coupons do not give overage when you are in store. Now, IBOTTA is very generously giving back $2 for the face, lip, and eye. And you can do that with a limit of up to 3. So depending on the digital coupons that you have in your coupon folder, you have to calibrate it along with the math to ensure that all of the digital coupons come off. But for the purposes to make this video easy, I'm just going to show you grabbing one of each. So one of the RIMMEL mascara for $4.99, one RIMMEL face powder for $3.99, one RIMMEL lip for $2.79. These are all clearance prices, and clearance is always your mileage may vary. But here in Michigan, with Texas and Maine and like other states, it's usually what's happening here clearance wise. It happens like many states, but definitely be on the lookout for this. So with all that clearance makeup, it's $11.77, subtracting the $9 in digitals that I showed you that include two $3.50 and one $2 digital. So I am going to pay $2.77 out of pocket. If I wish to roll a bit of Walgreens cash, I can do that. And then I'm gonna submit for $2 back for each product on IBOTTA, so that's $6 back. And make sure that your IBOTTA rebates are there and that you're scanning the items in store that they are attaching. You're grabbing the right stuff. Anyhow, it makes this deal free and a $3.23 money maker. And if you want to use a bit of Walgreens cash, you're not doing this with a booster, absolutely go for it. But what a deal. A hot little one. I did it yesterday afternoon, which was Friday the 24th, and had a lot of success with this deal on the clearance RIMMEL. Double, triple check your IBOTTA. It's there. And who doesn't like a little bit of Christmas makeup? Now, alternatively, a good thing to do is to go on the app and to see, is RIMMEL on clearance in my area? So just type in RIMMEL and then look up the different products. And some of them are already showing at a clearance price in the app. So I think they want to liquidate this stuff really quickly. So from the comforts of your home, so you don't have to run out to the store, you can just like look up both the lip gloss and the mascara. And these were two items that I saw plentiful in store. But alternatively, if the app isn't updated, maybe you just have to go to the store and see what they have. Guys, so let's talk about a story time because this one is interesting. So I had a cashier, an older lady, not an ageist, but she was older and she was just mad and angry at the world. I've never seen her at the store before. And I had two quick transactions. One, trying to roll some of my register rewards that were expiring. And the second was the RIMMEL makeup. And she was mad to do it all. Pissed off, like just level 10. Like I had smashed her car and drove off. Like she was that furious with me. So the first transaction, two register rewards, she could not see. Like she scanned them, but she could not see the $7 coming off. I had a $3 and a $4 register reward. And I told her, I said, when you hit the final pay button, the $7 will come off. And she's like, that's not how this works. And just sighing and just a rude tone with me. I am not an idiot. I'm just here to buy a couple things. I'm very pleasant and organized. I always let other customers in front of me too if I'm trying to do like 10 little transactions, but I've never dealt with this woman before, so I don't know where this attitude was coming from, but it was just not cool. So Guess what? She hit the pay button and the $7 came off. So I guess I was right. And I looked at her tag and it said employee since 2023. So she's a new hire, and I know that. And I know the manager really well at that one store because she had worked at other stores. So I know exactly who she is. And when I do see the manager on the floor, I have the lady's name. I'm going to definitely say something because it was ridiculous. Second transaction is where something hit the fan. The second transaction was the clearance Rimmel makeup, and I thought I had it right, the 3 products I had picked up. But one of the lip products was actually ringing up. I think somebody had moved things around, and it rang up for $5.99. She had scanned it twice and then charged me for it instead of taking it off the order, but she said she had taken it off the order. I also had some Hershey's Kisses on my transaction. And then she's like, oh, I took them off. She gave me the Hershey's Kisses for free, but charged me for all the makeup that I asked her to scan. And I don't know, just her sighing and just telling every customer behind me, you're going to want to go to photo. This is going to take a second. And just the displeasure of that sighing, it was really putting me in a moment where I'm like, I want to pay for this stuff and get away from this woman because it's a bit too much for me and it's making me nervous. Paid for my stuff and then looked at the receipt and I'm like, oh, there it is. I paid twice for these lip glosses and I didn't pay for my kisses because she took the wrong thing off the order, which I don't understand. So then I had to get back in line, but I went to a different cashier. And at this point, she had ran off on her break because she was so overworked and just stressed out or whatever. And I don't know why you would treat a customer that way, but that's how she was going. And she's not going to last long in this job because if you hate your job, you're not going to stay there, right? And she clearly really didn't like what she was doing. And I get it's Thanksgiving weekend and who wants to be working, but a lot of us are. So I tried to explain to the cashier, like, hey, I didn't pay for this item. She rang it through. And then this, she double charged me on it and then charged me for this. And then they handled the return. And the young man who was helping me, he's like, absolutely no problem. He's like, I apologize. And he's like, yeah, she's new here. And I'm like, there it is. And like sometimes with a new hire, they will give you the most amount of attitude or say, hey, I know what I'm doing. But they really don't. And they take this out on you. They'll make up rules on the spot for you, but they really don't know what the score is. And yes, you can be overpaying or put in an awkward and weird position. I could 1,000% predict, guys, the way that this lady was baiting me yesterday. She wanted to fight. She wanted to fight with me. And I wasn't going to fight with her. I would just like walk away, but that's what she wanted. She didn't want to serve me. She just wanted to scream at somebody and see the fireworks, and that's what she was baiting me to do. And thank God another cashier came to a different register and I hopped over to him and he helped me out. But what a challenging day. I would never argue with somebody like that because clearly she's right, I'm wrong. Always go talk to a manager or a different employee because this has happened to me on multiple occasions, and sometimes with new hires, it's ugly, but it happens. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.